Just amazing. Stop bobbling, you idiot. Stop bobbling. Anyways. What's up? What's up, Grumpy Nation? I am back. This is part 3 of the epic Funko Pop hunt / action figure hunt that I went on last week. So if you haven't checked out part 1 and part 2, definitely check it out. If you like pops, check out part 1. If you like action figures and cool vinyl figures, check out part 2. And today on part 3, we're gonna do the rest of the Funko Pops. Let's get into these pops. Now, again, on this pop hunt, I really didn't have any direction of what I needed, what I wanted, where I was going. I kind of just went in blind and was just excited to see what I could see. As you can see on the first video, I found some places that had a million pops and they were stacked on stacked on stacked, and I just had to dig through all of them, which I did. I pretty much went through every single pop. Every single pop.
Every single pop.
That's where I was at that day. I wanted to just cover the whole place, cover everything I could find. So I ended up finding some great stuff. Now, some of these things, going back and looking at them, I don't understand them, so I'm going to show you guys and we'll see if we can figure it out together. Alright, first and foremost, I got to show you guys this one. I looked it up and I don't understand why this one has a PX Preview sticker on it because it's not metallic. So I don't know what's up with it, and maybe it's just the wrong sticker or the wrong pop, but maybe you guys can help me in the comments. But this is a PX Previews Deathstroke. Now this is the masked Deathstroke, and he is actually from DC Comics, not from the show Arrow, but from DC Comics. Now it says, I looked it up and it says that this PX Previews is supposed to be metallic, and this does not look metallic at all. So I'm not really sure, but I thought it was cool because I like Deathstroke and it's a PX Preview, so let's check it out. Alright, so there is Deathstroke. Pretty cool looking. Right out of the gate, I'm going to tell you that the paint is garbage. There's splattered orange everywhere. The lines are not clean on his head. They're not clean on the back. The sword looks okay. His gloves, you can see through that they actually have blue paint still underneath the orange. So this is actually a really terrible pop. Terrible paint job anyway. Cool looking pop. I really like Deathstroke, and I think this is a cool one. The one from Arrow I think is actually better. Better looking anyway to me, but this pop is cool. Again, terrible paint job, but not too bad nonetheless. So that is PX Previews Deathstroke. Alright, so for this next one, I am not a gigantic Disney fan. I like Disney and I like some of the stuff, but Nightmare Before Christmas is amazing. And I've seen Jack Skellington out and about, and I've seen some of the other characters, but this one just caught my eye because he's so cool, and he was cool in the movie as well, so I picked myself up Oogie Boogie. That is Oogie Boogie, and he is very awesome. The paint on this dude is so cool, it's so bright, and I'm hoping that it's not messed up because it's pretty simple, so let's check him out. Alright, there is Oogie Boogie. Now he is awesome. I love this pop. There is some paint splotches on him and some paint issues, but for the most part he is a very solid looking pop. And I don't know if you can see it really well, but his sculpt, if you look at the paint, he's got like, it looks like he's made out of burlap. So they did like the little crisscross scratches in him, so he actually looks like he's made of burlap, which he was in the movie. He's like a sack. So very cool. He's got his little dice in his hand. I love this pop. This is an amazing pop. I'm very excited about this, and this is definitely outside of the box as far as pops are concerned, so I really love this one. So that is Oogie Boogie. This next one, I am not a huge video game player. I play mostly sports games, but this pop I couldn't pass up because he looked super cool. So I ended up picking up from the game Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls. This is the Daedric Warrior. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry if I'm messing it up, but what a cool ass looking pop. I mean, this dude looks really awesome. So I want to check this guy out. He just looks awesome. I'm really excited. It kind of reminds me of like a WoW figure. So, alright, this thing is even more awesome outside of the box than he was in the box. What an amazing figure. Now, this is just super dark and just evil looking. I really love this, and I don't know about the game too much, so I don't know what it's from as far as in Skyrim, but He is just awesome looking, and I would imagine he's a bad guy maybe. But what a fantastic sculpt. Really detailed on the armor. His horns on his helmet are like a different texture, so they almost have like a rough horn looking kind of texture. Just very cool. The paint is kind of this metallic kind of gunmetal gray. There's little red highlights on his gloves and in his chest and on his back. There's red highlights on the axe. This is just a fantastic pop, so I really, really love this. And again, don't know really about the character too much, but this is something that is definitely going to be awesome outside of the box. So, very cool. Alright, now these last two I could not pass up. A, because I love what they represent, and B, because I'm trying to finish my sets of pops. So this one, just instantly grabbed it. I don't even care, I had to do it. And you guys know I love Star Wars. This is Unmasked Vader. Fantastic. Unmasked Vader. You gotta love it. Alright, bobblehead aside, Unmasked Vader is freaking awesome. Look at that dude. He is just sweet. Very great paint job. Nothing chintzy on this thing at all. The paint job is fantastic. His head sculpt is just amazing. Stop bobbling, you idiot. His head sculpt is fantastic. It's got like these scars and just kind of burn marks on him. He looks really great. His cheeks got that burn mark on it. Just an awesome pop. They even did some like highlights around his eyes. So this is a fantastic representation of Darth Vader unmasked. So this is Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. Very cool looking. This is perfect for my Star Wars collection, so I definitely needed to get that. Alright guys, and last but not least, I am one pop away from finishing my World of Warcraft set after this one. But this was one that I've had so much trouble finding, and it just, out of the blue, there he was sitting there in front of me. So this is Illidan. Illidan is huge and demonic, and the pop doesn't really do him justice, but it looks really cool, so I'm excited about this. I have never seen him in the wild. There is another Illidan that's all blacked out. It's like a Comic-Con exclusive. I would love to get my hands on that one. But this is the one I needed to finish my set, so now I only need Sylvanas. And I know Sylvanas is sort of common, so I should be able to find her, but this Illidan looks great, and there's a lot of room for detail on Illidan because of his colors and stuff, so I'm hoping that they didn't mess it up. Alright guys, so given the fact that Illidan is a giant demon looking dude, this is really awesome. This pop does Illidan justice considering its size. They got the horns, they got his kind of like colored, like bright green colors highlighting him on his chest and his blade. Those actually glow in the game, but still his eyes are looking awesome. The color changes in his purple. He's got wings on the back that are a little bit darker. Just fantastic looking pop. The paint job is great. So, you know, I'm really excited about all of these 5 pops. I got one that had, you know, janky paint job, which is not bad. And if you don't play World of Warcraft, you're probably better off if you don't. But if you've never played it, look up Illidan. He is just a badass, and this is a very, very cool looking pop. So I am excited. I only have one more left to finish my World of Warcraft set. And that is the end of my 3-part Funko Pop pop hunt. So I know you guys were clamoring for it. I hope I delivered all right. Next time I've got some ideas on what I want to do with it, but I think it came off all right. So thank you guys for suggesting it. It was really fun doing this 3-part series, and I really appreciate you, Grumpy Nation. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. If you like, hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later.